We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Junior Guerra gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Matt, you look at the last 3 outings, and I know it's just a small sample size, but he's throwing the ball really well. And I look at his whip. His whip is 1-1. When you do that, you're throwing the ball pretty good.
Here's Leonis Martin, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, center fielder, number 12.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows, maybe get on a nice streak.
Clear skies in the forecast this afternoon, 62 degrees here at first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here for it is Segura to make the play. One gone. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Cano awaiting the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Striding into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. James Paxton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Gene Segura standing in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. 4-1. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Segura turns and goes to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
In now, Hernan Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
A runner at second, nobody out. And that's in there, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The head-to-head with James Paxton, a 3 for 12 line. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. Cano for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So digging in now, Jose Bautista. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set, and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. Ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 3-1. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
At the plate, number 7, hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Cano has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Valencia.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now the pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Well, Matt, that's the sixth game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
So stepping in, Mitch Haniger. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. drilled to first. Glove by Santana, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Digging in now, Mike Zunino, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that slider's almost in the dirt. One out and a runner on third. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Here's the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he gets the call there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Weeks has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Seattle. So striding in, Adam Jones. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. At third base, Kyle Seager. He has really turned himself into a nice defender. You'll see him early. Extra work. Catching as many ground balls as he can. If the ball's hit to him, he's not going to miss it very often.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. Popped up. Tulowitzki is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8th, catcher Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Paxton has his sign. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for
Kyle
the Mariners,
Seager. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Seager.
To first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside
fielder,
corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Santana is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Weeks is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Ricky Weeks. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Martin comes on now, and he has it one down. So with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you find where the Mariners find themselves entering play today. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He drew a walk his first time up. Paxton has his sign. Here's the first pitch. And a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Mariners 1, the Jays 0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Throwing to second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Danny Valencia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Here's the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Valencia is retired. 2 down now.
Left fielder, Mitch.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Strike 2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Bautista will make the catch to retire the side. Mariners are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. On to second goes Donaldson. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Seager has it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
1 strike.
Here it is on 3-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1
Leading
for him here in this one.
The designated hitter, Taylor Motter.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Sent on the ground out to second. Perez from the outfield grass. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Center fielder number 12, Leonis.
Here's
Martin.
Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The catcher, number 9, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Here's the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Ready on 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Stepping in now, Ricky Weeks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Paxton has his sign. Here's the 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard and caught down there at third. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Once again, a 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A runner at first with no outs here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A runner on first with 2 away. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. From the stretch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mariners leave one. They lead it 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. Back to first, and they'll take care of Bautista as well. It's a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, number 7. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Paxton's ready. 0-2 on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he'll fight to stay alive here as this is reached for and fouled away.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Zunino has it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. 2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Michael Givens is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Striding in once again, Danny Valencia. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Valencia.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1. 1-1.
Outside.
Here's the pitch. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another chance? Taylor Motter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Runners on first with one down. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Ready with the 3-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Mariners 1, the Jays nothing. Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Carlos Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Yan Gomes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a little looper back up the middle, and that's going to fall. A base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Number 8, Ricky Weeks.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Evan Marshall enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Ricky Weeks will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Xavier Cedeno.
Here's Leonis Martin, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number
2
15,
very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ready on 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0, here it is. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains tied 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Now here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pitch on the way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he takes a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Little dribbler down the line. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. 2.
Now batting, number 7.
Now at the plate, number 7. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dan Otero will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate, Danny Valencia. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jones going back on it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game would give you the lead in the ball game. You feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here's the 1-0. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Taylor Motter.
Zach Duke takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Zach Duke.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
No one out with a runner at second. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Leonis Martin, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a flare over second, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he's out on a strong throw.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. 3 runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The M's lead it 4-1. Edwin Diaz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Mike Freeman is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Mike Freeman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a big at bat. Look, you got the leadoff guy at the plate. He's got 3 balls on him. You're down a few runs. He's got to take a pitch right here. He's got to hope they walk him. At least make him work till you get a count and where you got to swing the bat.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager ranging into the outfield, 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to Gomes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Ricky Weeks, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Seattle pick up win number 20 on the year. Evan Marshall claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edwin Diaz closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.